Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's Henry on the counter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Now Jackson on third down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First tone of the game for James Cook. He breaks the tackle. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Again, it's Cook. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're now set for first and 10. Another one for Cook.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. He's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone lead. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Well, there's not a team in the league that isn't working on specific 2-point plays throughout each and every week. And it sure is gratifying when you get a chance to run one and they're converted. Proves everyone was paying attention to practice.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Took off with it again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, here's Lamar. Buying some time left. He's keeping it again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the Combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, what we all at this point expect. Him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for
He's throwing for it! And now down he goes! He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game! Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brandon Condrington to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 8-6 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start out 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Cook. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They are going for it. Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 17
One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a give to Cook. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. This is Cook. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Play action now with Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action now, Allen. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll go. Allen. Completed over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ready? It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 41. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. It's the Ravens with 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10 now. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now here's Lamar. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Ravens.
Jackson throwing for it. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Round 80! What's that?
Looking to throw. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now run by Cook.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Allen on 3rd down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10 at the
Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to...
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The sack defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Trying again, following the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, run for Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Henry. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
Go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Headed out right. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills find their way to 6. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well, because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after as he gets out there now to kick this off. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. 180. That's hot.
Blitz coming here. Jackson buying some time right. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 4. Hits him on the out route. Continuing to move past the 45. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 20.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on third. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. He can't fight off all they need. That's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Now Allen off the play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Allen on the play action. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, it's a run with Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Allen setting up play action. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he is on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up. He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Yo.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Looking to throw. Big man showing up the yards. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump in front late. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Cotterington now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cotterington on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down run by Davis. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
319! What's that?
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It is caught at the 20. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
They're going to try and run for it. And he's in for the 2-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now, at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
Hill now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180!
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down.
More slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Jackson trying again on second down. Escapes out to the left. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
16 yards.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
He's brought down by
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down, Baltimore.
Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone. for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff here to Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now, Allen. Oh, big interception here. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin, right? Offensively can't happen. Just cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. As the open man downfield. And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that's it for us.